Particularly over the last 2 years, people have been flippantly calling things Russian disinformation. Now, if what they're saying was actually true, that'd be one thing. But they're lying to people by calling things Russian disinformation when they know it is not. Same thing for the word or the words conspiracy theorist, as a way to try to throw people's tracks off the truth. So I think about Russian disinformation when people know that it is a lie and they're trying to prevent people from getting to the truth. It is one thing if Russia does something evil and people speak the truth about it. But it's another thing to blame things on Russia if Russia didn't do those things. And I don't say this as a Russian apologist. I say this as one who loves and stands for the truth, a Christian. And especially when those who profess to be Christians are telling lies against others, to include other nations, it is an offense to the Most High God. In Exodus 20 verse 16, one of the 10 commandments is, "Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor." And some may be like, Russia is not my neighbor. All is fair in love and war. That is not how the Lord God sees things. Jesus told a parable of the Good Samaritan because someone dared to ask, "Who is my neighbor?" The Samaritan was kind to someone who had fallen, not because the person was a fellow Samaritan, but because the person needed help. If someone's going to tell the truth about Russia, then by all means. But by using Russia as a scapegoat to lie on the nation, that is evil. And speaking of scapegoat, one who's known as a goat is the devil. In Jude, verse 9, "Yet Michael, the archangel, when contending with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses, durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, The Lord rebuke thee." In other words, the archangel Michael, when contending with the devil, did not slander him, blaspheme him. And this is the devil. So while people may look at, for example, Russia as being like the devil, there are certain things that Michael the archangel had to adhere to when dealing with the devil. But today, people bearing false witness against others, thinking there won't be any consequences. God is watching, and he still judges. He will judge. So again, all is not fair in love and war. There are rules in times of war. And whether it's psychological operation, information operation, God is still going to judge. If a nation is doing evil, it is one thing to blame them for that evil. But it's another thing to just, in a sense, throw our trash on any other nation, to blame them, to take attention from what we are guilty of. It is evil. God is watching. It is an evil to bear false witness. And it's not a good thing to even slander the devil. Oh, by the way, when I said I'm not an apologist for Russia, even more so, I am not an apologist for the devil, because I look forward to the time when the Lord gives him his judgment in the lake of fire and brimstone. But I put this message out as a warning to any human being doing things like the devil, because you do not want to join him where he is going.